Man, cat, we live. Cat, we live.
We live, brother. We live.
Oh man, welcome back to No Excuses, man.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Man, cat. Before we go any further, man, please tell the good people at home what to do, man.
Man, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the post notification so you know we post, man. Keep running the videos up, man.
Well, cat, you know, you wait all year for it to come, and it seems like it come and go way faster than that you hope for it too, man. But college football, we have reached the end of yet another college football season. Monday
Yep.
night, we crowned a champion, a new champion for the first time in their football program's history, man. First, we start this off, man. You got to give congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers. The
Yep.
Indiana Hoosiers are the 2026 college football playoff national champions. Kurt Signetti captured his first natty as a head coach. In fact, they did it by beating the Miami Hurricanes in Miami. And beat them in
Yep.
Miami, man. So fat. First off, man, just give me your thoughts. Your thoughts on that national championship game that we watched Monday night.
Man, coming into it, I'm not going to lie, man. And especially with the spread being what it was, I thought it was going to be lopsided. I'm not going to lie. I knew Miami was going to come out firing, you know what I'm saying, because they was at home, and it is a national championship game, so you got to play with pride, you know what I'm saying. But I just thought Indiana, not Indiana, but Miami was going to come out, and throw blows, but it wasn't going to sustain, throughout the whole game. I thought they was going to give out early, and then Indiana was just going to run off with them, but they actually showed a fight the whole game. Like Miami should have damn near won that game, man. Like that was a very, very good game, man. Like Miami showed me something that I didn't think I didn't see them playing them that close, man. Like Miami actually showed like that they really, really did belong in that championship game. Like it wasn't lopsided like I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They was able to get pressure on Mendoza. But we even said on the last episode, we said that if they able to get pressure on Mendoza, they can make it a game. Their front four gonna keep them in the game the whole game. We even said that. So it came into fruition. What we said actually happened. You know what I'm saying? They were able to get at Mendoza. Hell, they even made them bleed. You know what I'm saying? So like that Miami pass was real, man. You know what I'm saying? But Indiana, they just wanted it more. When they had to have it, they had it. You know what I'm saying? Mendoza fighting for them yards to get into the end zone. That was number determination of knowing you in the championship game, how bad you really want it. You know what I'm saying? And he showed up when it mattered, man. But you got to give Indiana credit, first team to ever go 16-0 in this format that we got as 12 teams. Uh, yeah, man, you got to marvel at again what Kirshnetti has done in the 2-year turnaround. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock it, man. You know what I'm saying? But Miami got it their ass though, man. Miami they showed me something, man. Like if Indiana messed up towards the end, man. If Indiana, they should have went for that fourth down, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but because if you play in the other team that ain't got Carson, I hate to single out Carson Beck, but you knew something was gonna happen eventually, man. Carson Beck, he you know what I'm saying, played good for the most part, but you knew something was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So Carson Beck throwing interception, I don't think that shot nobody in the nation that he threw the game, the last interception, you know what I'm saying, to end the game. So nobody's really shocked by that. But man, that right there could have came back and bit Indiana, man. It really could have. You know what I'm saying? Them not cashing in on that fourth down, going for it. You can't play with certain teams like that. But Miami, you know what I'm saying, they haven't been there in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's new for them now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been to it. I think that's 20 some years that they haven't played in the national championship. I think the last one they played in was 2002. So they won, both teams it was fairly new for, you know what I'm saying? So man, like I say, hell of a game. That's what a championship game supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You got to gut it out to the end. You know what I'm saying? It always take them one or two plays that can change the game, and that's what you see in the championship game, man. It was uh, game defining plays that help one side and hurt the other side. Like that's just how that shit go in the national championship. But man, I was thoroughly impressed by what Miami did, man. Like I'm not, you know, not giving Indiana. They deserve all the credit that they getting. They went 16-0. They gonna get the credit, but Miami really showed me something, man. They really did. Like I like they lost the game. I'm not a guy that give people props for moral victories or nothing like that. That ain't what I do. But for Miami to go in there and play like they did against the number one team in the country that's been pretty much dominant all season, man, you gotta marvel at what they did, man. Like Cristobal had them ready. You know what I'm saying? They lost it at the end, but hey, it is what it is, man. That's how the chips fall, man. But they showed me something, man. I was impressed.
First, I want to say, let me set up something, man. First, I want to say, Fat, that I was extremely happy that we finally got a championship game that was worth watching because the last few have been duds.
Yeah,
Like, think about that for a second, man. Last year's Ohio State Notre Dame National Championship wasn't all that interesting. I forgot what the score was, but the game wasn't that interesting. What's the
yeah,
championship before that one? We got the boys, our coach, shout out Caleb DeBoer. That Michigan Washington National Championship, it was a dud.
yeah,
The one before that is TCU Georgia. That was sure enough a dud.
yeah,
The Alabama Georgia one where J-Mo got hurt in, that game was. I'm not saying that because I'm a Bama fan, but that game was closer than that score indicates. But we still lost by 2 touchdowns. Like it wasn't. That's not a classic national championship game.
yeah,
Let me see. That's 2021, 2020. That's Bama Ohio State. That's a dud. 2019, that's Joe Burrow, LSU Clemson. That's a dud. Clemson, LSU beat the shit out of Clemson. That's a dud. In 2018, Clemson beat the shit out of Bama. Beat the shit out of us that year. They bowled us out of Trevor Lawrence freshman year. That's a dud. So out of the past 7, 8 national championships we've had, none of them, only one of them has been good. So I'm glad. Hopefully this continues, man. And we go back to getting very highly competitive championship games, man, because that's what this was. Now, speaking
yeah,
on the game, man, I think this was the type of game that had everything you wanted, man. You had a defensive bout, especially like mainly in the first half, man. You saw the war of trenches. Who wanted more up front going at it, man? You saw a lot of stalemates. I like what I saw with that. Ruben Bain was the best player on the field to me the other night. I'm sorry. I think the best player on that field was number 4 for the Miami
yeah,
Hurricanes that played on. Ruben Bain was an absolute menace. Number
yeah,
3, Mesidor was a menace. Number 99 in the middle was a menace. I just saw he coming back to Miami next year. He ain't even going pro. He coming back. They announced that today. So Miami, they have him in the middle. And Miami went and picked up Damon Wilson, the edge from Missouri today, out the
yeah,
transfer portal. So fat Miami building up to try to do this again next year.
yeah,
But man, I want to take this time, man, and talk about what I saw out of Fernando Mendoza, man. And look, that run he had will live in Indiana Hoosiers football lore forever.
yeah,
That 4th and 5 to call that quarterback draw, it take guts to do that. Mike Shanahan and Kurt Signetti for them to dial up That quarterback draw was 4-5. In fact, the play call was perfect. Nobody was looking for it. It
Yeah, that
was
was a great
perfect.
play.
In fact, that play was getting a first down regardless. Mendoza turned it into a touchdown, man. Hell of a play by Mendoza, who I thought for majority of the night actually didn't even play all that well, and not even his fault, man. They couldn't block Miami. In the drop back pass game, they could not block Miami. They couldn't block him. They couldn't block him. They had a lot of success on the ground with Hemby and Black. I thought Omar Cooper Jr. played a hell of a ball game. I thought Charlie Becker made big catch after big catch, man. Very clutch for them down the stretch. Indiana's offensive line in the run game did more than enough to get the job done, obviously, as they won the football game. In fact, I say all that, and man, we had these conversations off camera before we have them on camera, or at least most of the time we do anyway. So I hate that our takes sound as similar as they do, as often as they do. But man, Fed, I walked away from that game, man. During the game, going into it last week, Fed, I had Indiana winning. I think my score was 24-21 or 27-24 or 27-21.
Yeah. I ain't have a score.
I had it being a good game.
Yeah.
I had it being a good game, man. I thought Miami had a better shot to win than people gave them credit for. And I had no dog in the fight. Fat, we got midway through the second quarter. I ain't gonna lie. I found myself internally rooting for Miami.
Yeah.
I found myself internally rooting for Miami, not because I'm a Miami fan, because I'm not. I think it's more the fact that they was at home.
Yeah.
They was at home, man. I ain't gonna see, man. I like big brands, but the U was a bigger brand than Indiana. It just is. I'm sorry. Indiana winning that game, it don't change that. But I also, man, I don't have a problem with seeing new teams and new programs win championships, man. That's like the NBA last year. Fat Oklahoma City Thunder been won the title for the longest.
Yeah.
I was glad to see them win it, man. So seeing Indiana win that championship, it didn't roll me the wrong way or nothing like that, man. I thought it was a very competitive football game. I want to talk about that final sequence of that game. I think Kirk Cignetti is one of the best coaches in the country. He solidified that. Down the stretch of that game, Indiana started making mistakes and started choking, and Kirk Cignetti started folding.
Yeah.
He started folding, man. Kirk Cignetti managed that clock horribly right there at the end. The score is 24-21. It's 3rd and 1. They get a false start. So now you got to go 3rd and 6. Miami trying to stop the clock, trying to get the ball back with as much time left as possible. When it's 4th and 6, on that 4th and 5 that you had that great play call with Mendoza when he scored that touchdown that you went up by 10. And guess what, man? They won the game, so he don't have to answer this question. I did not understand the line of thinking to kick that field goal and go up 27-21 instead of going for those 6 yards. If you get those, it might have been 4th and 4, 4th and 5, 4th and 6. If you get that first down, you're a national champion. You ain't got to sweat this out at the end.
No.
A mistake like that normally costs you a damn ball game.
And for Miami, they get on offense to get a fucking false start the first down.
How in the hell you have a 2-minute drill?
Delay a game.
You go the length of the field, get in the end zone. It's coming off a field goal. They had to kick the ball off to you. How do you come out there before you snap the first play and get a false start? So guess what? Cignetti went to choking, and so did Cristobal at the end.
Yeah.
Carson Beck is a 7th-year college football player. Been starting for 3 years. He started 2 years at Georgia. He started 2 years at Georgia, and this year at Miami. Carson Beck played a lot of college football. There is no way in hell you have a head coach, Mario Cristobal, who's been a head coach for a while now, a quarterback with that much experience, and y'all have a chance to go win a national championship at home, on your home field, and you start off your potential game-winning drive getting a false start. That is piss poor clock management. Miami let Indiana off the hook. Then you make up for the false start. You get a big play on that first or that second down. You driving the ball. Carson Beck tries to throw this home run, the hero ball that had no shot. In fact, do you understand that the ball that Beck threw, you have to be a dude to make that throw?
Yeah.
The decision wasn't as awful as people make it out to be. If he threw that ball correctly outside left shoulder, only his guy could get it. It actually could have been a dime, could have been a great play. Carson Beck ain't cut to make that throw.
Nah.
He's not cut to make that throw. He's just not.
No.
I know that because I don't watch him long enough.
Yeah.
He ain't making that throw, man. He should have threw it to Malachi Tony underneath and got the damn first down and kept the drive going, man. Also, Miami had a missed field goal, and Miami had a blocked punt that resulted in a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's the ball game.
That's the ball game.
That's the ball game. Nobody likes to acknowledge and talk about special teams until it's time to acknowledge and talk about special teams. That cost Miami a national championship.
It did.
It cost them a national championship, man.
Yep.
I walked away from that game, Fed. I think Indiana was the better team, especially throughout the duration of the season. They undefeated, like they proven all that. I walked away from that game, Fed. I'm not sure the better team on that field won Monday night. I'm not sure. Sure. I thought Miami should have won the ball game.
Yeah.
I thought, man, look at me, nobody's going to say it. And people will look at it like we're Bama fans and we're saying this because Indiana beat Alabama. When, if you know, I'm going to be honest, man, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, respectfully, who cares? I'll give my analysis on the game. I didn't say nothing about that when they beat the shit out of Oregon. I wasn't cheering for Oregon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just know what I watched. I thought Miami should have won the football game. I was honestly, I was mind blown at Miami's ability to keep it close, and then Carson Beck ultimately blew it for Miami at the end. That was terrible. And the messed up thing is, man, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Man.
It wasn't really nothing shocking about that.
Three, for me, this is just my opinion. 3 of the 5 or 6 best players in that ball game played for Miami. Ruben Bain, Mark Fletcher, Malachi Tony. I thought all of them played better than a lot of Indiana players did.
Yeah. I will say that Becker dude for Indiana, he came up clutch, man. When they needed him most, when they needed him most, he came in the clutch, man. And they even said all season he didn't drop a pass. So that's very impressive. You know, go a whole season and not drop a pass.
That dude a baller, man.
Yeah.
That dude a baller. I like them 2 running backs, him being black.
Yeah.
Good up front. I'm not taking. I don't make me. I want this to be like I'm trying to take Indiana moment away from them because I'm not. Indiana deserved it. Indiana beat us 38-3. I ain't got nothing but good stuff to say about Indiana.
Yeah.
They made me a believer. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on that game, man. Hell of a national championship game, man. Glad we finally got to see a good one. And man, I tipped my cap, literally. Tipped my cap. And you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers, man. They deserve it.
Yeah.
They deserve it. Because even as much as it sounds like I'm trying to diminish what they did, and in the game, I thought Miami outplayed them. I did. But teams outplay somebody else and lose all the time. For Indiana to win that ball game in Miami, national championship, that's tough.
Hell yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. But I ain't gonna tell you, Fat, we saying in Miami, that crowd watching on TV seemed like it was about 65-35. It was more Indiana fans than a Miami fan.
Yeah.
Which was kind of wild to me.
Yeah.
It is wild. Indiana fans and that motherfucker than Miami fan.
Yeah,
but
it is
wild.
wild.
Also understand, man. Indiana, they done been here before. They packing the stands out.
Oh yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
That is how it's supposed to be, man. So, congratulations to Indiana. We have ended another college football season. What conference is Indiana in?
Big Ten.
Who won it all last year?
Ohio State.
Who won it all the year before that?
Michigan.
So that makes our third national champion in a row coming from the Big Ten. The SEC had a run there where they won, I think it was 8 of them in a row, 7 or 8 in a row. I can't remember the exact number. They won a lot of them in a row. Before the Big Ten won these three, SEC won 4 in a row. LSU 19, Bama 20, Georgia back-to-back 21-22. SEC won 4 in a row. Since then, the Big Ten has rallied off 3 in a row, what you just said. Michigan, Ohio State, now Indiana joins the party. Has the Big Ten officially surpassed the SEC as the best conference in college football?
I don't know if I can go in just far as to say that because, like, the SEC has been dominant for so long, man. You know what I'm saying? And still in the playoff era, we still got a better resume in it than the Big Ten does. So I can't really say that, man. But they definitely changing the narrative, though. You know what I'm saying? They definitely swinging the narrative. But that's the landscape of college football now. It's just a different game. It's a new day. You know what I'm saying? Championships are won. They won differently now. You seeing much like older teams win it now. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, man. Like a lot of them teams that won it, they've been together for a while. That team Indiana just had, that's a veteran team. Before then, Michigan, that was a veteran team. I mean, Ohio State, that was a veteran team.
Both work.
Michigan, huh?
They both work.
Yeah, Michigan was a veteran team, so you see how it's kind of like where it's going to now. You know what I'm saying? The SEC could do the same thing if they really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say that it's surpassed the SEC because, like I say, in the playoff era, we still got a better resume than they do. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely making you like, okay, what's really going on? Like they making you look at it a little harder, but it's like the SEC still, I still got to ride with the SEC, man, just because the dominance still remains, man. Of what they me people say, oh man, you living in the past, but I mean the past happened. We can't forget about the past, man. That shit happened, bro. So it's like I can't go as far to say that, but are they swinging the narrative, shifting the narrative? Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. But hell, college football ain't what it was 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Even 5 years ago. Like, college football has changed, man. So I can't just say, the Big Ten just didn't took over the SEC. I'm not ready to go that far yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun for conversation to talk about the debate about, you know what I'm saying? Because we rep our conference. If you a Ohio State fan or Michigan fan and you arguing with a Bama fan or a Georgia fan, you know what I'm saying? It's fun to argue about it and have your own debates and you know what I'm saying, create your own narratives that you want to create. But man, I still go with the SEC, man. Like I still got to say the SEC. You know what I'm saying? I might be stuck in it. Hey, maybe I need to change my ways. I might need to change my ways, but I'm still stuck on the SEC, man. I am. You feel me? It's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? It's my roots. This is what I grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. But they definitely making you look at it a little differently, though. I ain't gonna lie, but like I said, it's just the way that it's played now. It's different. It ain't what it was 10 years ago. So it's like I say the whole landscape of the shit didn't change. So it's hard to even really say that they didn't took over. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, how the teams are set up now. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams old as hell, man. A lot of these teams that win the championship, these was old, man. So it's like I don't know, man. Like I feel like the SEC team could do that. You know what I'm saying? They can get old players and put them on the team, and you know what I'm saying, get a couple of transfers out the portal. You know what I'm saying, and shit, and go and win a national championship. Like what Indiana did this year with them old players that they had. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. Cincinnati brought some of them from James Madison. So a lot of them players he already, had on his team already. He just brought them over to, James Madison. He got a couple more pieces out the portal. But that's an anomaly. Just because he did that, that don't mean that's gonna be the way to do it every year. You know what I'm saying? Like people gotta realize that it ain't gonna be done like that every year. So yeah, man, that's just why I met. So I might still be stuck in my ways, but shit, that's why I met with it, bro.
Has the Big Ten officially surpassed the SEC? No, they haven't. I don't look here, man. I don't care what they try to, man, what the media does and how they try to, what I'm saying, clickbait and word things a certain way to drive ratings or to drive you and to have some behind a paywall to people make content to generate revenue off of it. So I understand how that works. This is what I will say. This is what I'll say. Has the top of the Big Ten rose and caught up with the top of the SEC? Maybe. Cool. Whatever. If you want to go that far, we'll go that far. Cool. You can say the top of the conference has caught. But the Big Ten as an entire conference it's not even close. Like I'm not. It's hard for me to entertain this and have this conversation when I'm not. This ain't me. You know what I'm saying, man? Cracking jokes at Ohio State. Ohio State played in a conference game this year, and they sat Jeremiah Smith and Cornell Tate in a conference game when they both could have played that day. You can't do that in the SEC.
No, that's not equivalent of us playing a Missouri or playing against a South Carolina and sitting our best two receivers. We can't do that.
Like, I will be honest, as good as I thought Indiana was this year, I didn't think Indiana had a damn good football team, man. I don't think Indiana go through an SEC schedule undefeated. I don't. I don't think Indiana goes through Alabama or Georgia's schedule undefeated. I don't
either.
I just don't. And I know for a fact I don't when I watch how they played Monday night.
Yeah.
Now, when they played Bama and Oregon in 2 playoff games, after they had rest in between, especially for the Bama game, it was like world beaters. Came out and dominated. When you have to run through that grind, that gauntlet every week in the SEC, man, people listen to us say stuff like that, man, and say that's just a down south, a southern bias thing. It's not. It's different. It's different. Yeah. Is the SEC what it once was 5 years ago? No. Fuck no. It's still better than the Big Ten.
Yeah.
There's more talent in the Big Ten. This league is grittier than the Big Ten. Coaches coach for their jobs every damn week in the SEC.
And I was going to say this, Q. Our middle of the pack teams are better than the Big Ten teams.
I think so too.
Like most of our middle of the pack teams can beat most of them Big Ten teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And give the top end hell. You feel me? Like that's just how I feel.
And the thing is that people look at these meaningless bowl games at the end of the year and think that's the end all be all. It go these bowl games now, man. The players don't care about them. Half of them ain't even playing them no more. Bowl games, they never held weight with me unless they playoff games or championship games. Meaningless bowl games never held weight. I watch the SEC and I watch the Big Ten. I know which conference is better. The NFL draft tells you every year which conference is better. We finna have a draft in April. I'm damn near willing. I'm willing to put a strong number that there are going to be more SEC players drafted than any other conference. It's been that way for a long time.
Yeah.
That's even since the Big Ten started winning titles.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to just sit up here, man, and dismiss the Big Ten and what they've done. They listen to us talk our shit about the SEC for a long time. They done won 3 in a row. It's time for them to pop it, keep popping it. But I'm somebody that's going to stand up whenever y'all finish popping, because y'all can't pop it so long. Y'all got y'all little 3 cool. We won 8 in a row, took a break. Then, now, before you got these 3, we won 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even caught up to the photo we just won right before you started.
Exactly.
If the Big Ten wins another one next year, then I'll start actually entertaining, okay, they might be the past us.
Yeah. That's why I say it's right now. That's why I say it's fun to talk about, because it's gonna spark up a debate, and you can talk. We just talking football, so when we talking football, we just gonna come out saying some shit, just to goddamn rebut, rebuttaling what a motherfucker saying. We just going back and forth. We just sitting, just debating shit, sparking a debate. But that's all it is. It's for good debate, good talk. That's all.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I said, man, and I want to make something very clear. I want to make something very clear. The SEC the best conference in college football. I don't really have that debate with niggas it's not a debate for me. Not to me.
Nah, it ain't for me either.
Cool for the people that think it is, right? I want to make something very clear. I'm not some SEC stand guy. I'm an Alabama fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't root for every
SEC dominant run that we look back on and idolize. A lot of that, 80% of that is Bama.
Yeah.
Sprinkled in with some Georgia, a little LSU.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go for sure. Look back, throw a little Florida, throw a little Auburn in there. Most of that is Bama.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not die on the SEC sword guy.
Nah.
This conversation is really, I could really give a damn who you think the best conference is. I only shoot for one team out the damn conference.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody that's got to, whenever we get to these cross conference, out of conference games, I don't have to cheer for the team from the SEC just because they're from the SEC.
Yeah.
I tend to try to go with who I actually deem as the better football team.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So like take I'm trying to let me think about it. I ain't got a good example right off the top of my damn head right this moment. I ain't got one right now, but that's how I see it, man. That's how I see it. I understand, man, conference pride. I am an SEC guy, don't get me wrong, at the core I am, but I'm an Alabama fan. I only get into this SEC shit when I see folks showing up talking crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, man,
some shit you can't.
Real talk. I seen somebody call, they said Indiana this year was better than 2019 LSU in 2020 Bama. What the fuck are we talking about, my nigga?
Nah, see, that's when you have to intervene in the conversation then. It's
like you're going too far.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're going too far.
Yeah.
Look here, man. I don't want to take nothing away from what Indiana. If Indiana plays 2020 Alabama beats them by 30.
Yeah, they beat
them by 30.
Yeah.
If they play 2019 LSU beats them by 30.
Yeah.
If they play 2021 or 2022 Georgia, they get beat by 30. They get blown out.
Yeah.
Like certain shit, it looked different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saying Cignetti is the best coach in the country right now over Kirby Smart it's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Enjoy the moment. Hell of a win for Indiana. Their program, what I will say, they are no longer, in the words of Dion, they are no longer coming. They have arrived.
Yeah.
They here.
Yeah.
I think Indiana gonna be good again next year. Maybe not quite this good, but they'll be good again next year.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Indiana's officially somebody we have to pay attention to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Putting them over 2020 Bama, 2022 Georgia, 2019 LSU. I don't know about all that.
That's why I hate.
I can't go that far.
I hate prisoner of the moment ass shit that happened.
I can't go that far.
Cause we forget how dominant these teams were, bro.
Yeah, I can't go that far though.
Like when people start like throwing that, that's why I say the internet. It be the internet niggas, man. Like we know as we watch this shit, man. We know what this shit is. Like on the internet, y'all just do this shit for clickbait, and y'all do this shit for what they call rage baiting people. Y'all be rage baiting, bro. That's all this shit be. Motherfucker be rage baiting.
Remember Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Terrace Marshall, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Thaddeus Moss, Derek Stingley Jr., Grant Dale Pitt, shit, man, the middle linebacker, man, played at Pittsburgh, Patrick Queen. Do you remember that LSU 2019 team, man?
Man, that team was absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Them people, really, if that LSU team played the Indiana team that just won a title. In fact, this game is over at halftime.
Yeah.
This game ends at D'Angelo Pons can't guard Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson.
No.
This ain't Miami wide receivers.
No.
And I like Malachi Tony a whole lot. Young superstar. Malachi Tony ain't Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson.
No.
Respectfully. At least not yet in his young career. Not yet.
Yeah. No.
Imagine that Indiana team fat playing 2020 Bama, trying to guard Smitty, Mechie, Jalen Waddle, and defend Najee Harris out the backfield. Fat, they couldn't stop Mark Fletcher.
Exactly.
I like Mark Fletcher. He ain't Najee Harris.
No, it ain't
not Najee Harris.
It's not gonna happen. And
like,
then you had that. Then you had that man with the headset.
I don't want to be the person, man, that sits up here and because it seemed like, man, the whole episode like I'm really shitting on Indiana. And I'm trying my best not to do that because I think they're a well-deserved champion. Like I said on the book the other day, but they're a well-deserved champion. They deserve to be crowned as such. I took my cap. I literally took my goddamn hat off. I took my cap to them. The greatest team we ever seen. I can't have that type of conversation, but they
no, I don't know about that. Yeah.
In fact, before we get to the all-time teams, I have a hard time thinking they better than Ohio State team that won Law Ward last year.
Yeah.
Now I put them over that Michigan team that won in 2023. I put the Indiana team over that one. I'm not sure I'm putting them over Ohio State's championship team a year ago.
Nah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
You know why I say that? Because I watched Indiana with this team play this year's version of Ohio State. I'm not sure Indiana had better than Ohio State had this year, to be honest. Now take this team with last year and throw in the 15, 20 draft picks that's gone. Who the better football team?
Yeah.
Y'all can try to 2-star and 3-star me to death and Signetti and how he coached them up and all this, that, and the fourth, and y'all really oversell that narrative about them being 2- and 3-star. These niggas been in college 5-6 years. You ain't no 2-star player. You been in college 7 years, nigga. You ain't a 2-star no more. You're a college football player.
Yeah. You're a professional college football player.
You are a professional college football player.
Yeah.
I'm the type of motherfucker fat when you walk through, when you make it to campus and you start practicing, whatever star you are, nigga, we no longer care.
Cause he a star from where he from. Hey Q, cause he a star from where he from. He a star from where he from. He a star from. It don't matter, bro. That shit does not matter.
Like this, I look at it like this. It doesn't matter what star you is. If we on the same damn team, whatever coach saw when you had to see something in me.
Exactly.
I'm here too.
That shit don't mean a goddamn thing.
It means absolutely nothing, man. It means absolutely nothing. People use that because Indiana was one of the losingest programs in the history of college football. So now that they're on the rise and they made it to the top, now we have to throw extra points to, you know what I'm saying, make it be more impressive than what it is, and this, that, and the fourth. They won a championship with a veteran football team. It happens.
Yeah, it happened. Exactly. And you struck gold.
And I have
struck gold.
I think Indiana had a great team.
Yeah.
Great team.
Yeah.
All that.
But how many times?
I can't go that far. Y'all.
But how many times?
I remember 2019 LSU.
How many times you gonna see a transfer out the portal that go on to win a fucking Heisman Trophy?
Right.
That shit don't happen every day. Like for people to say like that's the new norm is ridiculous. Like nigga, you can't judge that. You can't be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go in the portal and get this guy. This guy gonna be a Heisman Trophy winner. This guy right here gonna be a top 3 receiver. This motherfucker right here gonna be, run for damn near over a band 200, 2,000 yards in the seat. Like you can't predict no shit like that, man. You can't predict that. But they struck gold. You know what I'm saying? They struck gold.
And we see. Let me read this. Let me read this comment, man, from Anthony Manzano 3551. He said, honestly, I feel this Indiana blueprint is not going to work everywhere because you need a certain type of coach for that to work. Then he said, I feel like Indiana is going to fall off in a couple of years because they're relying so much on the portal, not recruiting out of high school. Can you guys explain this narrative from the media saying that Indiana is at the same level of these great teams? 19 LSU, 01 Miami, 04 USC, 05 Texas, 95 Nebraska, 22 Georgia. And Q, what are your thoughts on my last two comments? Well, I know pretty much said what I got to say about them being on the team level with them 19 LSU and all that. Like they ain't on that level. I don't. If I'm the biggest hater in the world for saying that, I'm like Kendrick. Let me start with saying I'm the biggest hater.
Yeah.
I can't go for that. But
Yeah.
I do want to comment on this right here before we move on to talk about these NFL playoffs. I feel like Indiana gonna fall off in a couple of years because they're relying too much on the portal, not recruiting out of high school, and I feel like this blueprint not gonna work everywhere. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I agree with that wholeheartedly, man.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. Everybody looks at when the portal classes hit. Nobody looks at the ones that don't hit.
Yeah.
2020, 2024, nope. 2023, Florida State had a huge portal class, hit on it, went 13-0. We know how we ended, man. Jordan Travis got hurt. They missed the playoff. We know what happened. 2024, another big portal class. Fact, they went 2-10.
Yeah.
That shit is not always gonna work.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not always gonna work. It's just not.
No,
It depends on does it work that year or not. I think eventually this sport is eventually gonna shift back into high school recruiting and development. That's why I respect a lot of the programs like Alabama, like Georgia, like Ohio State. They're still heavily recruiting high school and still trying to develop young players the old-fashioned way, because you can't just give up on the young talent. Just because Indiana won it all with this group was a well-seasoned veteran group. A lot of those players came with signated from James Madison, so they was already in that system with them. Those weren't new players. That was Signetti's team that put on a new uniform.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on that. Looks like we got one more comment. How Miami is building it is more sustainable and able to complete making the playoff because they recruit through high school, but they supplement their high school class with the right portal player. That's the way I think you should go about it too.
Yeah.
You should be
Because
using
that's
the
the way to
portal
go.
to fill needs, not build the whole damn roster. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Get the shit that you need, not the shit that you desire.
Facts.
Like just get what you really, really need.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh man, so fat. Last segment for the day. Josh Allen let all the football America down because none of us. Now we got Jared Stidham in the damn AFC Championship. He already a damn Auburn quarterback. What look at Bo Nix was Auburn quarterback too. It wouldn't even fucking matter. But nonetheless, at least we remember Bo Nix from Bo Nix. They really get called an Oregon quarterback. Now we know Nick. We know you went to Auburn, but
Yeah.
first you got New England Patriots beat the Texans to let C.J. Stroud sold like a motherfucker the other day. You got the Texans lost to the Patriots. You had the Bills lost to the Broncos. AFC Championship 2:00 Sunday. It is Championship Sunday, Conference Championship. New England Patriots on the road at Denver. Who win the game?
I'm gonna go with New England, man. I'm gonna go with New England. Bo Nix being hurt, that changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you play this the playoff, this the conference championship. You need all your best players. Like, I mean, you're not finna beat a Patriot team without your starting quarterback. I just can't see that. Not saying it can't happen, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like let's be honest. Like, what's the chances of that happening? So yeah, I'm going with the Patriots.
Fat, who coached the Broncos?
Sean Payton,
What did Sean Payton used to coach?
New Orleans.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. I think I'm one of the few people that won't be surprised if Denver win this football game. I won't be surprised if Denver win this football game, man. I've seen Sean Payton make magic with backup quarterbacks. He did it with Jameis. He did it with Taysom Hill. I seen him do it with shit. I can't call his goddamn name right now, man. I cannot call out his name right now. But nonetheless, man, I've seen Sean Payton make magic with backup quarterbacks. I'm gonna be honest, man. Fat, I'm not the biggest. I'm not as high on Bo Nix as a lot of people are. I think Bo Nix is a good quarterback. I'm not sure. I think he's great. He's better than Jared Stidham. No, we're not doing that. He's better than Jared Stidham. I think that Denver defense is real. Pat Surtain, Nick Bonito, Dre Greenlaw, Hufanga in the back end. I think Denver keeps this game extremely close. Drake May has not really played all that well in these first two playoff games. It's on the road. It's in Denver. They're the 1 seed. They're the underdog. They feel doubted and disrespected because their quarterback is hurt. We've seen teams rally behind the backup quarterback before. I'm picking New England to win the game. They're a 4.5-point favorite on the road at Denver. That 4.5 is a little rich. It's a little rich.
Yeah.
That's a little rich.
Yeah.
It's a little rich, but ultimately, I do have to go with Drake May, Mike Vrabel. I think Drake May plays his best game of the postseason thus far. And granted, man, he played against two damn good defenses. It's going to be another one. That Chargers defense is real. That Houston defense was the best in the league. They've got by both of them. This Denver defense, it ain't far off, man. They lead the NFL in sacks. Drake May done got sacked 10 times in these playoffs already. That Denver going to keep this game close.
Yeah.
Denver is going to keep this football game close.
Yeah.
It's hard for me. I'm with you, man. As much as I'm trying to make a case, I'm really kind of just pausing, to be honest. But I'm trying to make a case in my head for me to pick Denver, and I can't even hype myself up to pick Denver because I don't think they're gonna win the game. I do think Denver keeps it close. I think they're 4.5-point spread. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about taking Denver plus the 4.5. I think my favorite bet of the weekend is probably the under, to be honest. But I don't know, man.
It's supposed to snow.
I do have the Patriots advancing to the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate it. Look here, man. I hate the Patriots, man. I did. All the Brady Belichick years, I hated them, man. I did. I really fucking hated the Patriots. I'm gonna be honest, man. Brady left New England at the end of the 2019. He went to Tampa Bay in 2020. His last year in New England was in 2019. We in 2026. So that's been, 6 full seasons since Brady been gone. They had a couple years with Mac Jones and whatnot, man. In fact, the Patriots didn't stay down long enough for me. They made the AFC Championship. I wanted the Patriots to be god-awful for at least 10, 15 years. I did.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not fucking fair. They go from having Brady and Belichick, and this is the greatest dynasty run in the history of sports, definitely in the history of the NFL. They go from that to they have 5 goddamn down years where they don't do shit, and now they're right back in the AFC Championship. It's not fair. It's not fair. I hate the Patriots, man. I do.
Yeah.
It ain't even. I don't even hate these Patriots like I hate them Patriots because these Patriots ain't won enough yet to make me hate them.
Yeah.
Something tell me if they get to the Super Bowl fat, they gonna goddamn win it. It's gonna really piss me off. I'll be honest, man. If the Patriots win, I'll let it be known right now. If the Patriots win, whoever they play out of the Rams and the Seahawks, I'm cheering for the Rams and the Seahawks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with
you
on
the
that.
Rams and the Seahawks, man. I don't want the Patriots to win. I just don't. I hate the Patriots. I do.
Yeah.
But all bullshit aside, I got the Patriots advance and winning the AFC Championship, NFC Championship that night. Fat NFC West showdown is the third time they met this year. Just a rubber match. The Rams won the first one. Seahawks won the second one. Fat, if you combine both scores in those games, it's literally separated. The Rams are up by 1, and the total yards, the Rams are up by 1. That's how close the two games was this year.
Yeah.
NFC Championship, man. The 49ers got absolutely obliterated by the Seahawks the other night. Shout out Mike Will. Who win the NFC Championship, Fat? Do Stafford get back to the Super Bowl or are the Seahawks back in the Super Bowl. Seahawks are a very under the radar, very well ran organization, by the way. Very, very well ran.
Yeah. And the
Very
Seahawks.
well ran, man.
The Seahawks that.
Let me ask you a question. I'm thinking about it now. How many years can you remember the Seahawks being god awful?
No, I can't. No, not really.
Think about that.
At worst, they always was a wild card team at least.
Right. The Seahawks very well ran organization, by the way. But who you got winning this game?
Seahawks got a stellar defense. Rams got a high-powered offense. So, you know what I'm saying? Strength on strength with that. I'm gonna go with Stafford, man. I just think Stafford cut from that cloth, man. I think he cut from that cloth, man. Stafford, he just showed the time and time again, man. He just cut from that, man. I like Stafford, man. Stafford is a Hall of Famer to me. I think Stafford one of the better quarterbacks of his time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going Stafford, man. I trust Stafford in that receiver with that weird name.
Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
Weird name. Man, I'll be honest, man. This being a championship game, man, I actually lean Seattle. I do lean Seattle, man, because I think that Seahawks defense, I don't know if it's quite Texans nasty, but it's that Seahawks defense. It's the real deal, too. Mike McDonald, man, hell of a young head coach. Came from the Baltimore Ravens with their defense coordinator back when their defense was still worth a damn.
Yeah.
I lean Seattle. My football brain in me, I do think Seattle's gonna win this football game. I do. I think Seattle. I honestly, I think they're a more complete team. But I'm with you, Fat Man. I'm riding with Stafford. Stafford, one of the last greats of that era. He's the last great from that era. The last one from that era, man. I want to see him go out with a ring. That way, there's no doubt about it. He's a Hall of Famer. I thought Matt Stafford was cut like that when he was in Detroit. I said it for years. Niggas thought I was just talking like I know what the hell I was talking about. I'm glad that the world finally get to see now how good Matthew Stafford is. Hopefully, he wins his MVP trophy. They just announced the finalists for that today. I don't know when the award gets announced, but no, either him or Drake may go win the MVP trophy. I'm not. Whoever went up, he can go to either one of them. It's fine with me. I would vote Stafford, but that's just my opinion. That could be just some anti-patriot shit in me. But I actually do think Stafford has slightly had the better season. But I think it's going to come down to, man, it's going to come down to that is Sam Darnold cut for this moment?
Yeah, is he? Yeah.
Because
that's the big
I think it's going to be the Rams finna play their game of the year. They're going to play their game of the year, man. Which quarterback gets it done? It's hard for me to go with Darnold over Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
I think Seattle being at home count for something. That defense is real. They going to show up. It's hard for me to pick Darnold over Stafford. I got to go with the Rams, man.
Yeah.
I got to go with the Rams just off the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I think Seattle got the better team. I really do. I'm going with Stafford, Devontae Adams. I'm with the OGs, man. Devontae Adams, man. How many more years he going to play at this level? Stafford, we know Stafford closer to the end than he is the beginning. Puka Nakua, a young stud. I had Kyron Williams as my fantasy team running back. I did. I fucking did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just finding. And fan, I ain't gonna see. I got a Rams hat. Shit, I got a Rams hat. I do. I ain't gonna see all that. I got a Rams hat. I'm with the goddamn
You do got a Rams hat. You do got a Rams hat. Yeah.
Fuck it. I got the Rams just because of that hat.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, man. You got anything else, Cap? Oh, man. Y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know who y'all got playing in the Super Bowl. Me and Fat both got the Super Bowl being Patriots versus Rams, which I think that's gonna make a hell of a Super Bowl if we get it. I think Patriots Seahawks will make a hell of a Super Bowl. I'm be honest, man. New England. I'm not trying to look at, man, what happened to Bo Nix and Denver Broncos fan base. I hate it, man. AFC Championship at home. Your starting quarterback get hurt on a kneel down play. Oh my God, that is so sickening, man. That is so sickening.
Yeah.
I think I speak for all of football America when I say we do not want to watch Jerry Stidham play no damn Super Bowl. We don't.
No.
In fact, respectfully, I don't want to watch Jerry Stidham versus Sam Darnold. I don't. I would rather watch Drake May versus Matt Stafford.
Yeah, me too.
The top 2 MVP candidates of the season.
Yeah.
That's just the football person in me.
Yeah.
But that's all I got, man. So, man, anyway, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. There's no excuses, man. We out.